As we start a new year and a new chapter in our lives, I want to take a look back at 2020 as it was certainly a year unlike any other. And 2020 can be described as one of the most challenging years we've ever been through. But it could also be seen as one of the most transformative years of our lives. And 2020 was a year of change, right? It challenged the norm of how we had been living. And understandably, this was not an easy process to go through. It had many yearning to go back to a normal, the normal that was before 2020. But looking back in hindsight, we can ask ourselves, was that normal truly serving us in the best way? Or was it something we just got used to and accepted? Were we truly happy in our lives with this normal? Or was there always an underlying desire for change? And there's no right or wrong answer to this question. It's just something that we can reflect on in our own lives. But sometimes we can look back at our past with rose-colored glasses and forget that the past too had its challenges. 2020 brought forward many different themes and learnings. And I wanted to focus on two of them for this video, choice and freedom. Now, this may seem odd at first because on the surface, it certainly didn't feel like we had much choice and freedom in 2020. In fact, it felt like the exact opposite at times. We were on lockdown. We were not always able to freely go to the places we wanted to go. We weren't always able to see our friends and families as we wished. We felt restricted in what we were able to do. But what was also happening simultaneously is that life was inviting us to get out of our routines and to snap out of the trance that we've been under in how we've been living our lives, and to wake us up to what is no longer working in our lives and what is getting in the way of what we truly want. 2020 created many crossroads moments for people, and it got them to consciously think about their lives in a way that maybe they didn't do so before. For example, those that lost their jobs in 2020 had to think about whether it was better for them to get another job right away or take some time off and really think about what they wanted for their career. And maybe that meant going back to school or even starting their own business. For those who still had a job in 2020, they might have had to endure many changes to their roles and responsibilities that changed the way that they felt about their job. Did they still like it? Was it something that they wanted to stay in long term? Or was it time to start moving into something different? Relationships were pushed front and center in 2020. Due to the lockdown, lots of couples were working from home and were in each other's face a lot. Many couples had no choice but to face the realities of the relationship. Was the love still there? Were they still on the same path in life? Was it time to think about ending the relationship, or was it time to renew their commitment to one another? Families were reunited in a way in 2020. Parents who would normally be at work, children who would normally be at school, were now spending more time together at home. Families may have found that they really enjoyed this time with each other, and parents may have started to think about having a better work and family life balance. Could they work from home more often? Did they have flexibility to maybe homeschool their kids? Could they adjust their working hours so they were more available for their kids? In 2020, many people learned new skills and found new hobbies. People were fixing up their own home, were cooking more, they were gardening and growing their own vegetables and developing new crafting skills. It got people thinking about how could they make more time in their life to do more of the things that they enjoy. How could they better balance their life so they're not always about work and responsibilities? Could they turn their hobbies into a part-time business? 2020 made us think about our lives in a whole new way and presented us with many different choices to consider. As we've now moved into a new year, we can take those learnings and insights that 2020 has given us and use them as a springboard for 2021. Think about 1 year from now. What would you want to be able to say 2021 was like for you? What would you like to say you created for your relationships, your career, your family life, your finances, and your health and well-being? What would you want to say about the person that you have become? These are really good questions to think about, and hopefully they will inspire you to get the ball rolling in consciously creating your 2021. So I hope this video brought new perspective to 2020. And if you found this message insightful, please like, comment, and share. And thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to sharing another video with you soon. Bye for now.